CTF, the winners bracket semifinals. We got KCP, we got Falling Esports. Faisal, take it away, brother.
Game number 1, starting off with JK on Falling Esports, pushing over towards the pink side. I see 3 members of KCP overpowering that pink side, burning Camouflage off the start about the 50-second mark. Keep that in mind as Camouflage will be spawning again, but for now, it's been burned, and it's a pretty even start. Actually, as I say that, Red, you see KCP trying to defend their flag. It's already out in front of their base.
Reversal.
Some big fights going on in the red team, but there it is, Mr. Soul Snipe with the reversal to take down Dragon in his base and secure his flag. Now pushing up to the middle of the map, takes down EXO, now takes down Gold Star BR. This first flag is already back to the base, looking like KCP will put on the board. However, JK, the last line of defense, he's trying to stop it. He's got no shields. He's waiting for help to come. Here comes the double team from blue. They're able to take down Soul Snipe with a trade, but that flag looks like it's so close to the base.
Yeah, very unfortunate series of events there for KC Pioneers. Could have easily actually turns into a flag cap. So 1-0 to start off the game. Not even 1 minute into the game number 1. KC Pioneers, we know them, we love them. They are a dominant roster on the Halo 5 scene for a reason as they take an early lead.
And that was a scrappy flag cap, but sometimes that's all you need to get on the board, right? And at the end of the day, it's now 1-0. So it doesn't matter how they did it, they got the job done. Hopping on board with Talik now, a little bit of flank, working with Soul Snipe to take down JK. Now pinching Exodio. I think I don't even know how to say that name. That thing's crazy. But 2 go down there for Falling. Here comes the third member for P1. Gets in a fight with Talik. He gets some help from above, takes down Gold Star BR. Now making a push to the P side to the base.
Defend our carrier.
Flag being pulled out towards pink side, this time for KC Pioneers. Looking like a good setup for a second flag cap here as Talik is pushed into the opponent's base, and the final 2 members of Falling Esports spawning at Bubble don't have many options, and there you go, 2-0 within the first 2 minutes, and Talik is still causing all kinds of problems in the base of Falling Esports. Finally gets taken down. Again, I can't emphasize enough how quickly these players have put in 2 flag caps on the side of KC Pioneers, and the third one getting a little ambitious as that member of KC Pioneers finally goes down.
Yeah, we're seeing KCP play this game type perfect so far. They're playing 100% through the pink side and only about 50% through the car side, leaving that bubble area open, trying to force the team into disadvantageous spawns and positions, and so far it's paying off so well. They're up 2-0, but here we go. A flag coming out now for Falling Esports. 2 go down for KCP. Gold Star BR is throwing the flag out. However, Exa goes down for Manny. Let's see if they're able to push to put this flag in. Manny's coming in. He thrusts in from the car side. This is the 1v1 battle to determine this cap. However, it looks like Gold Star BR is going to go down here. He's super weak, trying to stay alive. Manny hunting him down, thrusts out through the P-door, but he takes him down. No trade there. Huge play out of Mr. Soul Snipe there to stop that flag, and now the third flag on the way from Druk. Throws it into the window. He gets taken down. Pressure coming from Car. Pressure coming from P. KCP gets the grab. They put it in, and there it is. 3-0 for game number 1. KCP getting on the board fast.
Wow. That final series of events where we saw Gold Star BR in his pink attic with that flag, so unfortunate he wasn't able to kind of get some support from the rest of his team. You see him in that 1v1 against Mikey, aka Soul Snipe, not able to get the trade, and on the other side the counter cap was in full effect. So great game number 1 out of the house-held name KC Pioneers. Easy 3-0 to start the series. And honestly, I'm going to give Falling Esports some credit here. The way they were playing earlier in this tournament, I expect them to make this a series. Of course, they have a tough opponent ahead of them, but Kali Slayer could be a great game to turn this series around.
I mean, we always look to that game to Slayer as an opportunity for the team that's a little bit beat up to kind of, get some footing in a series. So for Falling Esports, in my opinion, this game number 2 is going to be absolutely crucial. If they want a shot in this series, it's got to start here with a game 2 Slayer win.
Looking at the rest of the series layout really quickly, got Plaza, Strongholds, Eden, Oddball, and Rig Slayer to close it all out if we get there. I don't know about you, but I like those Game 5 Rig Slayers. It can get kind of dicey, Of course, it's a little slower pace sometimes, but I'm a fan of the game type. But right now, we have Game 2 Coliseum Team Slayer on the docket. We got the sniper rifle, we got the rocket launchers, and essentially we got to make sure the rotations are on point for both teams, as the spawn traps in the elbows, in the caves can be very deadly. And I want to hop on board here with a member of KC Pioneers if we can. We saw Soul Snipe make a big play towards the end of that game. I would love to get started off with somebody from KC Pioneers as we're hopping on board with Druck, pushing over towards the Snipe side, trying to get control of the power weapons early.
You mentioned Sniper and Rockets. Those equal flashy plays in my mind, so I'm excited for this game type. But right off the rip, all 4 go down for KCP. 4 dead, 4-2. EXO now grabbing the Sniper, rotating it around towards the blue cave side so we can get some angles. He's looking towards elbow. He's securing his flag. I like this play. Get some wide angles now in the window, lurking around. No one's in the opposite window. 2 more kills go in their favor. They do have the Rockets. However, KCP enters with 2 kills of their own. EXO now in a fight, a 1v1. He's the last player alive. They're all going to know the Sniper's on blue elbow. I'm hoping that he at least plays this if he's about to die.
Yeah, I like where his head was at there. He grabbed Sniper, rotated all the way into blue elbow. That's a good strategy, but it just didn't play pan out the way he hoped. So good job playing the Sniper rifle, neutralizing that weapon, and now it's pretty much even right now. There's going to be a battle for that snipe control.
Lost the lead.
It was an excellent play off the rip by KCP to go low so the Sniper didn't have any angles on them. Now we have Mr. Soul Snipe under red, trapped in between 2 players, able to take down EXO, now working his way into red flag, surviving with the help of Cell. I believe that is Manny. Now they're both making their push out, getting more angles. They know they have players at blue, but they're not quite sure exactly where they are. Spots Gold Star top cat, gets some good shots down with the DMR, unable to clean up the kill. Now gets into another fight here close up, takes down Gold Star with the nade, takes down JK with the great shots. A double kill for Soul Snipe, really heating up in this series.
Big plays out of Soul Snipe, managing to stay alive, and now he's just soaring like the KCP boys do. He gets taken down, runs into 3 spawners on the side of Falling Esports. Looking at the scoreboard, 13-9. A nice 4-kill cushion for KCP. Manny, once again, no fear. Gets a melee and gets cleaned up. But 3 members fall for Falling Esports as that lead keeps stretching out. Now we're looking at a 6-kill deficit.
No fear in the dojo for the Kansas City Pioneers, boys. They want to get this series over with and get to the winners bracket finals. Druck takes down Dragon. Gold Star BR at the trade of his zone, as well as EXO. 1v1 here for Rockets between Talik, but he is going to be taking down a JK snuck up, but he got the death stick out. So nothing coming for free for Falling Esports. Even when you think you got a free kill, you got a sticky on your face.
Those Rockets have respawned on the map, so keep your eyes out for that as Gold Star BR trying to clean up this one-shot red elbow. You know Talik is going to be a really difficult and annoying kill, and look at that, managing to stay alive and actually in the driver's seat now in this engagement, forcing Gold Star BR to back up and be in a little bit of a compromised position. Gold Star BR runs into 3 KCP members, not able to get the kill, and goes down. Unfortunate there, but the game is really close, 21-19, so his teammates are doing something right.
And I loved that play from Gold Star until he decided to sprint into the elbow. The other team had lost track of where he was, and because he sprinted up, they were able to get the information and turn, immediately melt him. I think he could have easily got a better flank play out of that by just walking. Now hopping on board with Druck in a power position. Top Rockets, he gets picked. Rockets are taken down. JK takes the Rockets now. Soul Sniper with the Sniper looking towards the blue elbow. He knows there's players coming from blue, but does KCP know about the player that snuck through towards red side? Actually, he went to grass. It looks like down there, that's JK or JK coming from the grass. Gold Star on the blue, sneaky. Soul Snipe trying to stay alive with Sniper Rifle at Snipe Spawn. Everyone right now jockeying for position at the Snipe side of the map. They know it's the most important place to hold.
On board with Soul Snipe and a nice nose scope. Takes down Gold Star BR with no issue, up by 5 kills. Soul Snipe, Sniper Rifle playing patient, trying to find some spawners. Gets taken down to 1 shot, so gonna have to retreat a little bit and give up his angles, opting to back up into blue base. I'm curious to see if he's going to rotate all the way to elbow, similar to the start of the game. We're seeing Soul Snipe in a nice body shot on Player's Fountain. He's got teammates there to help him, and ultimately does get taken down, I believe, in the back of the base. So that Sniper Rifle will be up for grabs. Excuse me, Soul Snipe still alive. His teammates were the ones that fell. Soul Snipe still alive, doing damage. Take down Gold Star BR, 33-30. Rockets are up as well, putting down shots top catwalk as EXO falls. Soul Snipe still alive in the window, finally goes down and able to use up all that ammo with the Sniper Rifle, so that will be out of play, but the Rockets are up.
That's got to be so frustrating if you're falling. You feel like you had a full collapse, wiped the other team. However, Soul Snipe is still hiding back to base, gets a sniper kill he had no business of getting. Now Druck with the Rockets. Here's the call out, gets the cleanup onto EXO. Looking for some close angles with the Rockets, right? You want to make sure there's some walls, some ceilings, some floors around to make the Rockets as effective as possible. Runs into a player fountain, goes for the trade, does not even get the trade, but Dragon is taken out by Talik. Now we see a full flood. 3 members from KCP, 3 members from Falling. They're fighting for Snipe side. This is a huge battle in this game.
Oh, unfortunately for Soul Snipe, runs out of ammo, able to reload in time, picks up rockets and gets the kill on Gold Star BR. Again, a kill I believe he should not have gotten, but Soul Snipe making things happen. On board now with Tolik, moving up the map with Manny, trying to get that snipe control. We know how important this side of the map is on Coliseum. Team Slayer up by 6 kills, only 5 more to go, and this one will be all she wrote. As you see in the bottom of your screen, JK able to, I don't know if I want to call it a ninja, but he took down Soul Snipe in a really cheeky manner, up by 5 kills, still only 5 to go. Not able to get any more kills on the board though, 46 to 41. This one is a really close game too.
It feels like KCP is always getting the trades they need to stay ahead. EXO takes down Soul Snipe, top rockets. Manny hiding bottom grass, trying to survive. They don't know where he is. He's spotted. He's smelled out. They sniffed him out. Manny goes down. Now it's only a 3-kill cushion, 47 to 44. And such a huge game. Tolik with a grenade kill. Huge kill there from Tolik. Sniper rifle coming up. They only need 2 kills to win. Meanwhile, Falling still needs 4. They got 2 more kills in their favor. Tolik gets spotted out. 3 go down for Falling Esports. 48-47. KCP losing a grip on this game.
Oh my god, Manny has a sniper rifle, chooses to play it off the map. 48 to 48. This has been a big swing for Falling Esports. Drug taken down to 1 shot on the fountain. The advantage completely in the side of Falling Esports. 2 players, 1 shot, blue fountain. There it is. What an amazing comeback, 50 to 49. Falling Esports coming out the gutter, getting that game number 2 win. They had no business stealing that game, and now we're all tied up 1-1. Oh my god, what a comeback.
That's exactly what I said before the game started. The Game 2 Slayer can be everything you need to get a shift in momentum. Falling looking like they were pretty much out of the game, maybe out of the series for the majority of that game. I would say, Faisal, they probably won maybe about 5% of that game. But man, that last engagement or 2, they were able to clutch up. They got 4 or 5 unanswered kills, got KCP trapped in the fountain here. You saw the full collapse come in. Druk goes down, and just like that, GG 50-49, and Faisal, we've got a series on our hands.
Oh boy, 50-49. There's very few things in this world I like more than a 50-49 game in Halo. What a treat for all of us watching. As you see, this was such a pivotal part. Manny, 3 of his teammates fall, and he's forced to play the sniper rifle. Not only do you lose the power weapon in that scenario, you also give the complete momentum to the other team as they're able to just spawn trap. You see so many players of KCP just trapped in this blue flag, blue fountain area, and you see Falling Esports executing perfectly. Great game 2 for them, and now we're all tied up. And now we're loading into game number 3, Justin. Plaza. Man, this map has some good memories and some bad memories for everybody. We've seen the crazy comebacks. We've seen some crazy games on this map. One of my favorites in Halo 5, of course, is Plaza. Justin, 1-1, all tied up. KCP, you think they're gonna take the series?
I think KCP is going to have to win this one for their own mental if they want to win this series, right? Whereas Falling is riding high right now. JK going into the yard, decides to back out, saw all those nades coming, but bailed out. But yeah, I think KCP, they're going to need to win this game and win it in a convincing fashion to keep their heads on.
3 members fall right off the bat. Falling Esports, a good start for KCP. They are able to capture that top nest stronghold, but bottom, middle, and garden, I believe, will both be going to KCP. So a couple of the strongholds to start off the game in favor of KCP as EXO gets taken down top snipe, and his team's kind of all spread out over the place right now. So they're gonna need to kind of recollect themselves and make sure they don't fall victim to the trip cap.
And we've seen lower ranked teams take the Game 2 Slayer often and then get blown out the rest of the series. My question is going to be, what will it take for this Falling team to take an objective in the series to force another Slayer in that Game 5, right? I think it's got to happen here or obviously in the next game, but just like that, it's a triple cap all ready for KCP. Not looking good for Falling. The points start to stack up badly when you have a triple cap. The bleeding hurts. 2 points every 3 seconds. KCP is already up 21-0 and counting.
Yeah, the trip cap is so deadly in Halo 5. It'll take a team's wind out of them so quick, but I guess fortunately for Falling Esports, they are able to stop the bleeding, but they are still not in a good spot as the points are still on the board for KCP. Tolik with a good double kill right there. 3 members fall, make that 4 for Falling Esports. And the triple cap, guess what? It's coming back. Falling Esports, you're gonna have to fight to get this triple cap because now KCP is in such a good position to hold the trip cap rest to start the game. They kind of got it really kind of loosely, but now they They are in a really good position to hold the trip cap as the shoddy in yard is deadly. And Talik jumping on top garden ledge, choosing to display it smart, not going to take too much damage because he doesn't need to. He's in a great position with the shotgun, able to just completely hold down the stronghold.
I do want to call out the adjustment, though, that Falling just made. I love it. They decided, you know what? There's a shotgun in yard. I'm not trying to take that shotty to the body. So they all rotated towards Nest, which you normally wouldn't see. And they're able to cap Nest and then fight for bottom. So Falling making the best out of a pretty terrible situation. But let's not get it twisted. It's still a terrible situation. 51-0. Druck now getting the camo. You haven't been able to get bottom mid control yet. So Falling is going to need to step up their slays, step up their positioning if they want to have a shot in this game.
Yeah, and you asked the question at the beginning of the game, you know, what's it going to take for Falling Esports to win an objective? It's so many things, right? Like, you have to control the power-ups, you have to have good rotations, and unfortunately, they're getting snowballed on all the things they need to be doing. So you're seeing KCP rotate right, you're seeing KCP get all the camouflages, and it's just exactly what if you're a Falling Esports fan, hoping for them to do. KCP is just doing it. Double kill for Druck, triple cap for KCP, 70-0. Are we gonna see the 100? Oh, this is looking bad for Falling Esports.
Yeah, and I mentioned on my X, I think KCP is going to come out with some anger this tournament. They were obviously the fourth best team in the HCS Pro Series, yet they got booted to the open bracket. For Envy to have a spot, they've got to have a little bit of a fire lit under them, and I think it's going to help them with their momentum as they battle their way through this open tournament and into tomorrow. So with that being said, it is now 86-0. Finally, Falling gets on the board. The goose egg has been avoided, but their control is only for a split second as a KCP gets 3 more kills and retake bottom quite instantaneously. That's pretty much an insult at this point. Oh, you thought you could get some points? Well, we're going to go ahead and end this game now.
Manny showing off the mobility, showing off some movement there. KCP thinks they don't even think they are one of the top 4 teams in Halo 5, so they're trying to make quick work here of the Falling Esports boys. 97-3, triple cap once again, and that will be all she wrote as KCP will be moving on to the finals as they take this series 3-1 against Falling Esports, dominating like they absolutely should have, being one of the top teams in Halo 5. But, you know, hats off to Falling Esports showing a little bit of grit there, winning that 50-49 game number 2. Excuse me, we still have a fourth game ahead of us. That was just a game number 3, so there is still hope for the boys of Falling Esports. But after a game like that, I almost thought the series was over.
With that being said, though, Faisal, Falling Esports, their back is firmly planted against the wall now. It's do or die time. They've gotten rid of all their cushion. There's no more safety net. One more game, and they're heading to the loser's bracket. So they have to turn around the series right here, right now, in this game number 4. If they want to have a shot, it's going to be Eden Oddball. Faisal, what are you looking out for here in Eden Oddball? Do you even think that Falling Esports has a chance here?
I'll be honest with you and everyone watching, I don't. The way KC Pioneers plays objective games, they give trouble to Sentinels, Cloud9, inconceivable, you know. So Falling Esports hasn't kind of worked their way to be put in that category yet, whereas KCP is almost, at least in this moment of time in Halo 5, they have earned the right to be put in that category. So, you know, objective game type since the dawn of Halo has always been kind of addressed to people as the better team wins, whereas like you said, Justin, earlier, game 2, you know, a lower seeded team can maybe squeak out a win, and I mean squeak out, because you see 50-49, you know. So looking at the objectives, 3-0, 100-3, you know, I imagine this one to be a bloodbath.
I will say this, though, if I'm looking for a silver lining here in this situation, if I'm a team that's lost, you know, an objective, lost a Plaza Strongholds, we'll say, if I'm Falling Esports, I would much rather, for my own mental health, get blown out 100-0 than lose 100-99 with a complete heartbreak at the last second. So at least we know they're heading into game 4 fresh. If they're viewing it that way, that's the only positive I can find in this series so far for Falling Esports. I'm hoping they're able to bring it here in Eden Oddball, because we love to see ourselves a game 5 Slayer.
And here we go, loading on to game number 4 of the semifinals matchup between KC Pioneers and Falling Esports. We got Eden Oddball. Justin, I'm ready for this game 4. I'm ready to see what the boys in Falling Esports can do. I hope they can prove us all wrong, but KCP is rolling right now.
If we can, I'd love to get started with maybe some JK POV, show some love to the Falling Esports guys as they jump into this do or die situation. Oddball on Eden, brought to you by LVT Productions, of course. It's the Halo 5 send-off. Let's see what they've got here.
New balls.
JK moving towards the sniper rifle to start things off, able to pick it up, avoiding the barrel explosion, tries to get eyes on Overshield. Good job by Falling Esports, able to burn, gets 3 members of KCP to fall, and that's a great start if I've ever seen one. Falling Esports, control of the sniper, burns Overshield, and have the ball top blue. Great start for the boys on Falling Esports.
One of the reasons I wanted to start with JK is because he's a high sense god. Look at him whipping around. He is taken down, though, by Manny. So sniper rifle down in blue. Most likely a play ball, but no play ball. That's a huge misplay by KC Pioneers, by Falling Esports to allow KC Pioneers to steal the ball from them. I feel if you're in a setup and you're the ball guy and you don't play it, every second the other team gets after that is on you. It's your responsibility. You did not play that ball. And here we already see KCP with 13 seconds. Make that 14 seconds on the clock. The time is ticking in their favor.
Yeah, good job by Manny, kind of being the hybrid player. Even though he has ball, that doesn't mean you can't drop it to help your teammates. Good job, Manny, rotating now towards this turbine area. Teammate has fallen, but he still is working together. Manny with a nice ball kill, make that a double ball smack on Dragon, gets the double kill, and now 35-14. 3 members fall for Falling Esports, and this is a great setup for KCP because it allows them to have options, right? You're not when you're top blue, like we saw Falling Esports. Once KCP pushed, they didn't have anywhere to go. When you're kind of playing this middle area, you have a lot of teamwork. You have a lot of possibilities to have good chemistry. So good job by the boys at KCP. But finally, Falling Esports able to break that up, and get some time on the board.
And there are just too many low-hanging fruit, easy puns to be made about Falling Esports falling over, right? But there's the play ball. Finally, I got to go back to that double kill with the ball. Such great plays by Manny, using the information of his teammates to know where to put himself to get a double kill with the ball. It's insulting to get killed, for one guy to get killed by the ball, let alone 2. And now another setup coming in the favor of KC Pioneers. They now are up 53-25. However, Falling Esports does get the overshield there at the 9:48 mark. So there is a little glimmer of hope, and let's see if they can capitalize on this overshield grab.
Seeing Manny trying to put that Hydra to use. The BR, perfect shots to take down JK. Nice shots out of Manny. Chooses to back down. Still has a Hydra, reloading it. I'd love to see him get some kills. This is a very unique weapon that Halo 5 brought into the equation. So big fan of the Hydra. As you see, Manny takes down Gold Star BR, switches over to his pistol, looking for the double kill, gets the assist instead, gets another assist as Soul Snipe picks up a double of his own. Manny trying to pick up this final kill, and that's 4 dead for Falling Esports. The game is a little bit closer, obviously 53-46, but great job by KCP clearing out everyone on Falling.
Manny with the mechanics, man, stabilizing in the air to throw the other player off, dropping down, getting the kill. Now is finally taken down by EXO while he had that Hydra. Soul Snipe with the sniper, looking for the ball, gets the body shot onto the ball guy, isn't able to take him out, has to bail out of that window. Pressure coming in from Falling Esports and the crew. It's only a 6-second game, so even though the slays feel heavily in the favor of KCP, the objective time hasn't quite shown it yet.
Soul Snipe taking heavy damage at blue with the sniper rifle, but able to stay alive through all of it. Hasn't really done too much damage with the snipe, but he's just, the fact that he's alive here is causing so much problems for Falling Esports, and him hitting shots would just be a bonus as he takes down Dragon with a nice headshot, but runs into 2 players on Falling, and now he finally falls with that sniper rifle. 47-68, 21 second lead for KCP. Keep in mind, they are up in the series 2-1. So one more win for KC Pioneers, and they will be advancing in the tournament. So this is a big game for both teams.
Such a problem and a pain when a player of this caliber gets behind you. We just saw it right there with Soul Snipe. He was behind enemy lines. It was day 96, and Charlie was everywhere. He put that sniper rifle to use and was able to help his team secure another 20 seconds of ball time. But here's Falling Esports choosing not to fall down quite yet, but swinging back with some time of their own, pulling the game to within 9 seconds with another overshield grab. So far, power-ups in the favor of Falling.
Ooh, the green gun takes out the overshield player there. You hate to see it, or you love to see it if you're the one doing the green gunning. As we're seeing Dragon with the sniper rifle, it's about to be all tied up, and maybe we'll actually see Falling take the lead, but unfortunate timing there as Druck takes down the sniper and KCP is collapsing.
Ball incoming.
Timing doesn't get any more unfortunate than that, right? He was watching the angle for 5-10 seconds. The second he looks away, 3 players pop out from exactly where he was watching the sniper. Unfortunate for Falling, but they are up by 3 seconds. But here's another familiar sighting. Mr. Soul Snipe with the sniper rifle, 1 bullet. I'm expecting this bullet to go to someone's brain. No, he misses it. And just like that, power weapons, power-ups out of play. Even battlefield here. You've got Falling on one side, KCP on the other. 2 go down for KCP, 2 go down for Falling. So no control in either side here. This game is an absolute bloodbath, Faisal.
I believe everyone on KCP was just taken out for a second, spawning under red. That player is pushing towards tower. I don't know if Dragon knows this, but good awareness, able to just locate that player. That was Manny. 3 members fall for KCP, make that 4 dead. 71-68 as the spawners are in blue closet. So Dragon and the boys on Falling Esports might opt to move this ball towards red, and this could be a very pivotal point in the game if they can try to contain KCP and maybe get him on a spawn rotation here. Good shots at a Dragon, perfect. Catwalk player takes him down though, so not much came about from that opportunity, as I believe the boys on KCP are going to be able to break the setup. But honestly, good time there for Falling Esports. They're able to kind of get a bit of a cushion.
Great time there. We saw the ball keeper medal come in. They're starting to extend this lead. Falling does not want to go down here. They want to force it to a game 5, and they're doing everything in their power to do that. However, KCP, a huge double out of Tolic and the overshield grab. The ball will be played, so it's going to be a full reset. But KCP now with not only the power weapon, the sniper rifle, but the power up in their favor as well. Let's see if they can capitalize. See if they can capitalize.
Surprised at how much time Falling Esports is able to get right there. As Tolic rips the face, and Manny gets a stick on that kill feed. So 2 members fall for the boys of Falling Esports, and Tolic has a sniper rifle, and his teammate has the ball really close by. So this could be a good opportunity for KCP to cut the gap.
It seems like they named their team appropriately. Blue team players falling left and right as the shots come out. Another body shot comes down from Tolic, unable to clean up that kill, but the ball time still ticking away for KCP. They've now closed the gap to within 10 points. They were just down by 30 not too long ago, looking to take the lead on this red base setup. Falling does not have an answer yet for the plays being made by KCP.
We have the ball.
All tied up, 107 apiece as Tolic falls. Double kill to Gold Star BR. Not much action right now on the map. Both teams understanding it's towards the end of this game, so there's not any room for error. Each kill, each death means so much more as 3 members fall for Falling Esports. Make that 4 down as KCP will move the ball towards red, trying to locate the spawners. Will it be tower? Will it be at blue closet? And it's a little bit of both. You see the player bottom blue, you see a player spawn tower, and now Druck has located it. Actually, a member of Falling Esports able to sneak through right here under red. Druck will make quick work of him, though. If he can hit his shot.
Will he? Will he?
Not able to get the melee on him, so not too much damage taken, but double kill on both sides. And KCP still has the ball as the lead is expanding for them.
Yeah, and it's really tragic when you know it's the do or die situation, the fight of the game, and I will say KCP just won the fight of the game. That team fight was absolutely huge. And here we go. The ball player is still getting some kills down. Another overshield. So the first 2 overshields went to Falling. Now the last 2 went to KCP, and KCP has really put the hurt on this Falling Esports roster using these last 2 overshields.
First touch.
Great play by Druck there, utilizing the overshield to just get the ball out of harm's way, knowing he only needs 10 seconds to win the game. And this could be it, as Druck made a great play with overshield right there, just getting the ball into a safe spot. And there you have it, 150 to 107. KC Pioneers will be moving on with the 3-1 victory against Falling Esports.
What a series, a 3-1 victory for KC Pioneers. I will say, though, Faisal, I'm impressed with the Falling guys, man. I mean, they really pushed it in that game. Like I said, they lost a pivotal team fight towards the end there, where I think the game would have swung in their favor if they would have been able to win it. So with that being said, I think Falling can still hold their head up high, knowing that they put the best team in open bracket to the ropes, that they were swinging back, that they had some great games. But you know, at the end of the day, all that matters is who won. And KCP now moving on to your winners bracket finals with a 3-1 victory over Falling Esports.
And then looking at the scoreboard, you see Manny with 73 seconds of ball time, also putting up the most kills, the most damage. Big game out of Manny. Even the accuracy is yucky, 61%. Woo. Manny putting on a great game, number 4. Talik on the other side doing his thing as well. And on all the boys on KCP, they're just a unit, right? When I think of KC Pioneers, of course, they have a lot of individual talent on their roster, but what makes them so special is how they operate as a team. And it's always a joy to watch. Of course, Falling Esports, those boys have been playing together for a while as well. And I expect them to continue to be a good team. But right now, we're going to go to a quick break. Be sure to stick around, stay with us, as we have a lot more Halo 5 Sentinels $30,000 tournament to go. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break.